Thank you, Honorable Speaker, sir, for allowing me to participate in this motion under Rule 185 regarding attempt to divide Bengal. The time allotted is just 6 minutes, so I have a very structured speech. Speaker, sir, I represent the Darjeeling Assembly constituency, which gives me the legitimate right to participate in the discussion given the checkered and largely manipulated and misinterpreted political history of our region and the demand for the separate state of Gorkhaland. Sir, I rise here today to clarify the misconception about the demand of a Gorkhaland state, which has been valiantly dismissed and suppressed by the corridors of power in Kolkata time and again by saying that this is a demand for dividing Bengal and by labeling us secessionists, separatists and anti-national despite of our having a different political history, language, culture, heritage and demography. The demand of the people of Darjeeling is not about the division of West Bengal or to divide any of Bengal's territory. Speaker, sir, our demand is for the merger of that part of Bengal, that part of land of Bengal that was merged with West Bengal in 1947 after India's independence and was officially incorporated into West Bengal only in 1956 under Schedule 5 of the Observed Area Laws Act 1954. Sir, history bears testimony to the fact that Darjeeling was once an integral part of Sikkim. Government of West Bengal, the then left front government, issued a white paper on this in 1986. Then Nepal annexed this part. Again it was handed over to the British India and later on handed back to Sikkim. It was again taken back by British India and later on handed back to Sikkim, again by a deed of grant executed by the then Maharaja of Sikkim as a token of friendship to British. Darjeeling became a part of British India territory. Then, as it is kept now as non-regulated areas, sometimes as scheduled district, sometimes as backward class, sometimes as partially excluded area, sometimes as observed area under various legal and political structures. So I want to clarify again that the demand for Gorkhaland state is not about division of Bengal's territory, but seeking a rightful place for a region's culture and history in India's political map under the constitutional provision. Sir, I want to reiterate again with a clear distinction between separation and demerger. Even our first Prime Minister, while acknowledging the challenges of difficulties of reorganizing the states and territories, had once famously said, "Where merger is not desirable, let divorce take place." Sir, I humbly, adding up to the former Prime Minister's word, would like to say that a consensual divorce is much better for a married couple rather than fighting and bickering every day. I belong from the most nationalist and patriotic community, the Indian Gorkha community, and I strongly object to the very ulterior motive behind bringing such a motion which is against the very letter and spirit of Article 3 of the Indian Constitution, and any motion in violation to the Constitution is not only ultra-virus, but it is also anti-Constitution and anti-national. Speaker, sir, division or no division, Gorkhaland or no Gorkhaland, merger or demerger, UT or separate state, that is a question of the future. We can just contemplate. It is to be discussed and debated in the Parliament, as our Honourable Chief Minister always says. It is their prerogative, it is centre's prerogative. In the end, with one hand I hold the Constitution, and with other I hold my dear national flag, the Tiranga Jhanda. As my famous political guru and Gorkha's father of Gorkhas, Subhash Ghii Singh, one remarked, पार्टी भन्दा जाति ठुलो, जाति भन्दा माटो, meaning for me, nation and national interest first. For us, nation and national interest first. Thank you.